To Robin's house. Today I'm working on the Extraordinary Life Scrapbooking Workshop kit, and this one has featured techniques of creating pockets and adding scored details. And this has a cutting guide for you and an assembly guide, or you can have me cut it for you, and that's allowed too. So it includes a sticker sheet, which you see I've used quite a few of the stickers, but there are a few extras that you can use on other projects. And then it has several pages of die cuts, which you also use to create the workshop. So this one has three two-page workshops, and the first page actually has two pockets. One pocket is fairly obvious. It's right here, so it just has a photo set in the pocket and a tag set in the pocket, so you could add some journaling to that. The other pocket is over here, and this has pull out again a journaling spot area and a photo that you can kind of tuck in there. Now these pockets are different from previous pockets in that they're made from almost an envelope base. So like you would, well, we'll use this. So it comes already scored where you make your pocket by gluing down these three sides, which are done much better because they're beveled and stuff to make it bulky. But essentially, you're just adding glue and sticking your pocket down, and then it becomes a pocket. And that's exactly how this pocket was made and how this pocket was made. So it's very easy to recreate. And you will need to make some adjustments to your page protectors if you want them to function with the page protector on. So I'll have a separate video about that. Otherwise, this is made of these two base pages and then just adding more on top. So then you add this almost 12 by 12, not 12 by 12, it's like 11 and a half by 11 and a half cardstock square, and then just adding some stripes. And then you're adding your photo mounts and the decorations. So this uses some stickers and some die cut shapes. Now, if you wanted, you could do like I did and get a piece of white willow cardstock, and you could save a whole bunch of your pretty plaid paper by just cutting it down and adhering it to the white willow cardstock. And that way you would end up with an entire sheet of this plaid to use on something else, plus a little bit more. So that's up to you. And then we're going on to layout number 2. So this one is a already designed background page. So this is already on the paper along with the super cute stitching on there. So basically you're just decorating on the inside, and you do that with some floating decorative papers and then adding the photos in front of them and some journaling spots. And this is an opportunity for you to do the embossing techniques. So all these hearts are 3 hearts layered, and you can take your scoring tool and cut down the middle, or you could just bend them in half. I opted to just bend them in half, and that way when I glue them down, I just put glue kind of in the center of the bend. The glue smears a little bit to the edges, but if you must, you can see that the hearts are free flowing and can move on their own. And then just adding some of the stickers and embellishments, using some dimensionals to give some things popped up more than others. And it's a super cute, very easy layout to complete. Layout number 3. Oh, I love this paper. This polka dot paper is adorable. So what you're taking is the 2 white willow base pages, and then these 2 that look about 11 by 11. And then you're just layering on some of the stripy paper and some of the stickers, and then some of the Lost Lagoon, and then just adding your photos and these fluttery butterflies. And these are kind of done the same way. You could score them down the middle, or I didn't even bother folding these ones actually. But I only put glue under the center of their bodies. That way their wings, if you so desired, you could pop them up and have them stick up a little bit. But of course, they're going inside a page protector, so they will eventually want to fall down a little bit anyway. So it's not terribly important, but it's a cute technique. And I especially like to use this on cards because the cards do spend a lot of their life not in the envelope. But that is our Extraordinary Life Scrapbooking Workshop. So thank you so much for watching. Happy crafting.